Hey guys, welcome back to D&D with Filthy and Friends. Fuck you, Steve. And let's see where we're at right now. Looks like we have survived. Don't gesture like you don't know what we're talking about. Hey, recap time. We have just survived despite... despite
the rest of the party, other than Chakolth, just fought an immense, immersive, epic battle.
Despite the efforts of our leader.
And we have survived.
Despite the effort of our leader, we have survived. We are currently, we are currently having survived the fight that we've just been a part of. We are wounded, bleeding, dying. Most of us are conscious, but not happily conscious. And we are currently dealing with that situation. We have defeated whatever this was. Be this a water cult greeting party, the hostess of the water cult hotel. I'm not really sure. Seems to be about that. We're alive and well and happy. All of us having contributed equally.
I for one, am glad. Grimfist Glacier Bane is dead.
Yes.
And I will sleep tonight
Glacier
knowing that.
Bane? What is he, about global warming? What is this fucking, like, attack plan? This is Claw
He's
Dude,
dead.
right?
Yeah, he's dead. That's
Okay.
his attack plan.
Alright, well, we're here. We survived.
You can link his name however much you want. It's not going to change anything.
That's fine. So you guys are short resting, I presume?
Yeah, we'd, yeah. I don't know why we'd want to do that to you, but I think we wanted to do that, exactly.
Alright.
We want a short
No-
rest,
no
yes.
Problems.
May we short rest, Adam?
Yes, you do that with no problems.
Okay.
I am going to roll hit dice. So, my hit dice give me not that much HP, really. 14, 21, 26,
1. What the hell? Really?
All right.
Alright, I'm happily hit pointed. Ooh, who keeps rolling fucking... Oh, it's Kevin, of course it is. Kevin keeps rolling fucking non-stop criticals on his health.
Well, I did a fail on it too, though.
Sure. So the first two were average, the next two were above average.
What was it like to roll a fail on a dice, Kevin?
So we can roll as many as we want.
Yep.
Well, as many as you have, yeah.
As many as we have, yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh my...
Holy crap! That's not possible, is it?
You want to stop there?
Hey,
There you go.
That's good, man. 4 natural fails and 1 crit.
Do I feel like a natural ill omen
Yeah,
besetting upon the party
is
now
he
that this?
unlucky?
Yeah.
Somebody should probably screenshot that. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
beginner's luck.
Streamer RNG.
Oh, he's a beginner too? Oh my god.
Okay.
This guy's in our party? Wow. Wow.
Who brought this new?
All right.
Absolutely.
So here we are.
Everyone's slightly more healthier.
Sure. So we're going to explore. Let's continue exploring.
So this is obviously the main temple shrine of the
We
keep.
don't know that.
We knew that because Thaddeus said so. You
No,
were
but
just not
Do you
participating at the
trust
time.
Thaddeus?
Do I trust Thaddeus? Yes.
Well,
I
you
trust
just roll
Thaddeus with
for
my
it.
life.
it's the first mistake.
I trust Thaddeus with his life.
Yeah.
What
I'm
about-
I'm willing to let
what about
Thaddeus
the
put
dotted
down
lines
his life
inside?
to protect me.
Those dotted lines on the wall.
What are the dotted lines on the wall?
Let's check.
I
the-
believe there's a channel that runs underwater.
Everyone roll perception.
Okay.
Are you kidding?
I don't
I
have
don't need that as
perception
a dwarf, I
proficiency.
can tell.
Do I still need to roll it?
Well done.
I wrote a 3.
Perception. I
Dolphidius
have
critically
advantage
failed and got
to
an 8.
perception, I
I
believe.
did not.
Everything
get
Thaddeus
a
says
3.
is true. He wasn't even looking at that.
What, in
just
general?
So it's a channel of water, like.
I
nothing
knew
above
it.
but it's-
Yeah, you'd have to swim through it, and you
You have to
don't know
swim
what's on the
through it,
other side.
Let's check the door first.
So
We
there's
can-
a chance that there's a hidden chamber that you can only access by the water route.
Yeah. Well, it's a chance, and there's also a guarantee there's sharks in there.
Not in that channel. Well,
Yeah,
maybe.
Shark men or
Guaranteed?
just sharks?
Guaranteed.
Wait a minute.
Shark man,
Um,
shark man, shark
so
man.
I've got a question.
Sure.
These
Sorry.
two spots here are raised above the channel below. Is that true? And they're a waterfall?
Yep.
All right. So
The water is coming from the underground area into this area.
oh, this is down? I thought it was coming from here out into the channels.
Yeah, so the water flows like this from here,
Yeah.
and then flows down like this.
Ah, okay, right. So the source is back up that tunnel, right?
Yeah.
And so how big a waterfall is this? Is this 8
These are
feet,
10,
10
these are
feet?
10-foot gaps.
No, I mean the fall from surface
10
to surface.
15 foot, I would say.
All right, so it's unlikely you've got sharks swimming around up here.
Well, I don't know. Are sharks like? Do sharks like jump?
Are they like
upstream?
salmon? Are
Yeah.
they like salmon? They're gonna hop up that 15-foot.
Are
maybe.
we able to confirm that this was Glacier Bane, Frostfist?
We don't have a glacier bane frostfist in our life.
You know, it's the guy from the book that you read, based on his description and like the fact that he was like a water user
Yeah.
person.
Had a trident, had
Yeah,
that
no,
was- yeah,
Storm
that was
Threat,
that was that's
Lightning
definitely got
Frost.
a-
Storm Threat, Lightning Frost? Alright.
Yeah.
So, like, the main guy's dead.
Yeah,
At this point, okay. So at this point, we have
take his
slain
head.
the leader of the water cult.
Maybe.
We have to decide, as gracious conquerors, what to do with his disciples.
Slay them.
True! True, Chakolth. I am glad you brought that up. We could slay them.
Slay them.
Easily.
Yes.
We could smite them
Slay them.
with the wrath of Moradin and the party itself. Or we could be gracious.
No.
We could be gracious and we could spare them their lives
No.
with the promise that they serve us.
No.
Serve us forevermore
I don't think that's gonna work.
as intelligent shark creatures.
It's a terrible fucking idea. Sure.
I'm going to look away from Chakolth to the other party members and hear what they have to say.
I am troubled because death is their lot, and yet forgiveness is also within the heart of Moradin sometimes.
Bows.
I think that we carry the leader's head and give them the chance. If
Yes.
they decide to revenge him, then we kill him. Kill them.
That does seem like a good
Your wisdom is proficient, Thaddeus. I agree. We shall carry the leader, Glacier Bane Frost Snow Slope. We shall carry his head as we move throughout this dungeon, and we shall give all of his followers the chance to leave and seek a new life in another place.
A warmer life, perhaps.
A warmer life, or a colder life as well.
Warmer sounds good.
A drier. It must be a drier life.
A drier life.
They must vow to dryness from henceforth.
Dryness.
Dry.
Thaddeus is familiar with dryness.
Under my breath, I'm just kind of going, his name was just Gar, right? It's just Gar. And I go, yeah, whatever we need to do. I say, loot the place, and then as long as we get out of here, I'm fine with the plan.
Ice pick torrential rain, man. I have slain you, and now I shall take your
His
head.
name was just Gar. I'm just talking to myself.
Can I roll
I-
survival to sever his head from his body?
Yeah.
I don't think you should call him Rain Man. I think that's been taken.
You can do it with no problem.
That's all.
Nice.
All right.
Ah, head of glacier, spite storm McRain. I shall place you in my pack forevermore.
No.
How are we going, guys?
Keep it.
No, just straight up.
Not with the hellhounds. We need it.
Wow. Okay. All right. So onwards we go.
All right, shall we swim underwater to the east?
No, that's a terrible idea. Let's open the door first.
Let's open the door. Let the head of
Let's open
Gar
the door.
open it.
Yeah.
Let the head of Gar open it. Yep.
I use prestidigitation on
Prestidigitation, yeah.
it's a minor illusion spell. I use it essentially on the head of Gar to convince Tim to go open the door. I go, Tim. This is through the head of Gar. I go, Tim. What's on the other side of that door, Tim? There's more food. There's more treasure, Tim. Go.
You see two normal doors, and then you see another door that has a giant glowing hammer on it.
It's like a door that I'd put a glowing head through.
Wait a minute.
I'm pretty sure it's you, Dolphin.
Say that again.
I'm pretty sure that it's you. I'm not fooled.
In front of the door is a pedestal with 5 open slots and 5 little.
I put
pieces of stone
his head
in front
in
of
one
it.
of the slots.
Wait a minute, you fool. Moradin is at work. I feel his presence.
How do you feel that presence?
Sorry, what did you
I
say
close
about
my
the-
eyes and focus on my bowels.
To the side of the door here is like a pedestal or like a small altar that has 5 open slots, and in front of it are 5 little stones with symbols on it.
Oh. So am I?
Try to solve this in character as much as you can. Go.
In character as much as you can. Go.
1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5.
The center one goes on the far left. The far right goes in the second one. The second one goes in the 3rd slot. The first one goes in the 4th slot.
Repeat that quickly.
What's that?
No, go on.
How do you do at parties, Thaddeus?
The
You a
4th
big
one
hit at
goes in the
parties?
5th slot.
Here's my thinking.
Wait, I just solved it.
Good for you, but let's not put them there just yet.
No.
What if...
Yep.
What? Well, okay. That's fine.
Does it solve anything?
And then at the back here is a button, like a piece of stone that you could press.
I'll press that with all my vigor and love for Moradin.
You hear an interlocking sound as the door seems to begin to move and churn.
That's the combination on my briefcase.
Have you seen that before?
Spaceballs?
No.
Seen what before?
Have you seen that before? How did you solve that so easily?
It said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Adam.
What are you talking
It said
about?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Is it that
5.
obvious? Oh, I thought it was
Yeah.
a little bit hard. Okay, good.
Yeah, that's terrifyingly hard, for sure.
I'm familiar with Dwarven runes, of course. I
I'm
knew it.
familiar with the first 5 digits of the
Large.
alphanumeric.
You see 2 large chests. There is a rapier that is
I'm
pointed
proficient up to 10.
leaning against the side of this large stone altar. On top of this altar lies a perfectly crafted and pristine-looking warhammer with runic symbols dotted along the metallic base and the wooden handle. The distinct difference of this hammer to any of you you've ever seen before is that the head is made of pure glass, and there's a white luminescent light beaming quietly from the center. When I say quietly, you can hear a slight hum coming
Not
from
that
this,
quiet,
this hammer, and the feeling of strange serenity washes over all of you as you look at it.
Like I was saying, most of my hammers are more quiet than that. Isn't that noisily? If
You-
it makes noise versus not noise?
I don't think you know anything about weapons. If you
I'm gonna
could stay
roll-
out of this.
Anyone can roll like that's got history or religion. You can roll it as well, that is, because it's a dwarven thing.
And what would I roll as a dwarf? Wisdom? No, that's a saving throw. What would I roll for that?
History.
Oh, that's
It's
a
also
terrible
a
idea.
I
cloak.
don't have history or religion.
What is history and religion are fucking player?
I don't think anyone has history or religion. It's not our thing.
Okay.
What about maybe a killing the enemies roll?
Yeah.
Should be our thing.
Dying to the enemy's roll.
Okay, well, you know that this is some sort of strange legendary hammer, perhaps.
Cool! I bet if you swing that at something, it'll explode.
It's called Chainbreaker.
I
So-
name it Chainbreak.
Damn you, quit naming everything before I can.
Are there other chests in the room?
At least you didn't name it
Yep.
Gar Thunder Fist Glacier Hempoid.
There's 2 other chests in the room? Okay.
Ice hemorrhoid. A twinking rapier.
Twinkling.
Twinkling.
God damn it.
Twinking
I don't know.
rapier?
I don't want to know what a twinking
Like
I
rapier
think we're
is.
glittering,
twinks.
twinkling, whatever.
What's going on with the cloak and the twinking rapier? Can I roll
I take
Arcana
them
for
both.
those, or
Yes, you can. So this is a cloak of protection.
Nice. That's what I see.
And what size is it?
It's all.
except
Yeah.
Thaddeus?
And
Let's be
you would know
real.
that this is a +1 rapier.
I'm going to pick up the rapier, and I'm going to walk out of the room.
And let's give the cloak to Thaddeus and move on with our lives.
So someone should have Chainbreaker other than me, because I'd like the hammer.
Well, we don't know what the hammer does yet. Identify that fucking hammer. Let's see.
Identify the hammer.
Yes, identify the hammer. Cast identify.
Please. I would like you all to
Yes.
sit peacefully.
Please
Close your eyes.
hurry the fuck up.
Silence.
Fuck it up.
Silence.
Faster.
Silence. For 10 minutes, I require that you are silent. The spell does not cast its. Ow. Does not cast itself. Ow. I'm being assailed.
I do this shit fast.
I attempt to ritual identify on the hammer, but I'm being poked very heavily by ow by Chakolth.
When you eventually search the chests, you find 1,000 gold coins, 3,000 silver coins, and 25,000 copper coins.
That's a lot of money.
Now you have to find a way to practically move these. You can't just magically pick these up and put them in your pocket.
Yeah, I think we should just like lock the doors we leave.
Good God, tell us what this does.
So what? 10 minutes goes by.
Yep.
Assuming that Chakolth doesn't kill me. Ow.
You can tell that it's imbued with magical power. It's definitely a +1 hammer. You can detect there's that this weapon could potentially grow in power. It has the ability to be thrown at an enemy and returned to the user, like kind of Thor style.
Can I teach Thaddeus how that works? Presumably, I have proficiency in boomerangs.
That does seem likely. It does seem very likely, in fact.
So does anyone pick it up?
I will pick it up.
Okay.
Chainbreaker 2, the hammer. All right. So you've got a rapier. I've got a sword that I presumably don't need. Chainbreaker 1, I mean.
You'll want it for sentimental value.
Okay. I'll
And the
carry it.
chests had the gold coins in them, so that's everything in the room, Adam.
So yeah.
That's everything in the room. The chests had the gold in them.
Yep.
All right. Well, shall we check out the other rooms, Thaddeus? Can I immediately use this new rapier? Is it something I need to attune to, or do I pick it up and immediately understand its will?
You can see the aura that glows around it isn't what you would expect of a normal magical blade.
Huh.
Or you can just pick it up and wield it as if it were a normal weapon. Yes.
Can I identify it? I would like to spend another 10 minutes to identify this rapier.
Okay. You know that this is a rapier of vengeance.
Mm.
So you have disadvantage on attack rolls if you're not using this weapon. And if you ever take combat damage in combat, you must make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw. And if you fail, you have to attack that creature that damaged you until it dies or you die. And this
And it's
weapon
just
is
a
now,
+1 weapon?
This weapon is now bonded to your hand. Like, you
Wow.
don't feel like you can let go. Like as
way
you
too much
start to
time for
identify it,
weapon.
you can feel that the weapon's kind of fighting you, and is now like attuning itself to you.
Can I struggle against it?
Can you give the weapon to Thaddeus? Is what you should have asked.
No, because by identifying it, you sped the process up.
Sure.
All right.
Longbow.
Attack the creature that damaged you until it dies or you die. How much leeway is there in that interpretation?
It's
If it's 120
It's
feet
like
away,
Tim, he
do I
does
just
not-
have to run at
He
it?
does not have correspondence with reality.
yeah, like if an archer shoots you, you now have to go kill that archer. And
Well-
instead,
I'm going to
Until
keep
you're dead.
Misty Step prepared. All right.
I think we need to have remove curse.
I was muted. Can you only spend actions doing that? Can you just not target anybody else?
you must attack the creature that damaged you.
You
so I
must
guess, yeah,
attack it. Okay, got it. I just thought maybe you just couldn't attack.
He kind of goes
Can
into
you
like this
fireball?
vengeful rage
Yeah.
that takes over him.
I'm sure I can.
Well, and disadvantage on rolls not using the weapon.
I mean,
so
I
if,
have Fireball.
well, so that's the thing. If you are, if you're at range and somebody shoots you, you can't even interpret this that you could use your bow in return, because then the bow would be at disadvantage, right?
You could still, because like you're still abiding to the rule of attacking the target, but you're
Yes.
using the incorrect weapon to do that, so you're going to be at a disadvantage.
But it's a
I'm so glad
+1
you picked it
rapier,
up.
right?
Well done, Stephen. Good job.
It's a +1 rapier, though, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
you
we're
can
fine.
Throw it, so even if they're at a distance, at least you have something to do, right?
Yeah, you can't throw. You can
No, the rapier you can't throw the hammer.
Oh, it was the hammer you can throw. My bad.
Yeah, it's
Excuse me.
not quite as good as
So,
that.
in terms of mechanics for you, Kevin, that's how it works.
Presumably, his hammer makes him miserable and doesn't work very well. That's what you're saying, right? Because he also got a hammer that is terrible. Yeah?
Right.
No.
Interesting.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't be apologetic because your stuff's better than his stuff.
So I think you just make a normal attack roll with that, because I don't think the throwing it makes a difference. So you
Does
can just
the-
now.
Does the disadvantage on attack rolls not using this weapon count to my like cantrips, like
No,
spell
No, that's
cantrips
fine.
or anything like that?
that would count as a weapon.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it can also do this.
Unbelievable. That's his hammer, right? That's not my rapier.
Yeah, that's its hammer.
Unbelievable. All right.
Come on, I had to die for this.
I'm very happy for you, Thaddeus. I have brought you back to life, and your life now is a better life than it was before, even though mine is worse.
Fear not, companion that I dare not call friend. We will make sure that the curse is removed from you.
You probably dare not deal any damage to me either.
My character notices that he didn't get the rapier, the cloak, or the hammer.
Who got the cloak?
Do-
I think we gave the cloak to
Chakolth
Thaddeus. was the
suggested
idea.
I should have it.
That's +1. What is it, AC? I think.
Did somebody else give me the, or did I get the cloak, or did somebody
The
else
cloak
get
should
the cloak?
100% go to Thaddeus.
And nobody can use this longsword but me, hey?
Well, I mean, no one else does any attacks with longswords.
Yeah.
All right. So I might as well have it.
Yeah.
Tim, while it pains me to suggest such, I believe that you and I should
sacrifice.
we should pray over the hammer of Moradin together and see if we can gain insight into this terrible curse that you
don't
face.
have to say yes to this. This is optional. This isn't something he can coerce you into.
This is not something. This is not something I can say no to. I see now that my entire life has led me toward this moment. I will kneel and pray to
Yeah.
Moradin.
Well, Thaddeus isn't kneeling though. Is that awkward?
I will kneel in front of Thaddeus
Okay.
and pray.
So
Sure.
who's doing the check there for this? I'm curious for something.
Yeah. Which of you are doing the check?
Which-
Silence! I am in prayer.
Is
Well,
it
I wanna-
dexterity or?
Silence. I
Lord
hear him.
Moradin,
I
Lord
hear him
Moradin.
speaking to me now.
Describe what you do. Like, so you go over to
Yeah,
Thaddeus. and then
describe
what,
exactly what you do.
Hold the hammer, or do you kneel down together, or what do you do? What's
Do you
going on?
cup the balls or what?
The hammer is placed upon the floor. The floor touching the earth, the very sacred ground that we stand upon.
Yeah.
And I kneel
How
toward
do you
and
cup
bow
it?
my head over it.
We will both hold the handle of the hammer and I will say, Lord Moradin, the
Bless
unholy,
this shaft.
unworthy.
Each of us is extremely used to years of prejudice by society about an action like this.
Sure.
But we know that true love
True belief.
for Moradin in this case
Yeah.
will overwhelm any social
Yeah.
norms.
Especially if you cup the.
I don't actually love you, but I do embrace you as a brother at arms. Let us pray.
This is the closest that Tim has felt to love for his entire life, so he misinterprets it easily.
This is a touching moment. Fortunately, we're touching the shaft of the hammer.
You hear a deep
And-
voice coming from inside your head.
Feels weighty about crotch level.
Am I a defender? I will
Dolphin,
defend.
Dolphin can see the hammer begins to sort of glow. It fades in, fades out, fades in, fades out.
I
You
look
can hear
up.
the hums a little bit louder, but
I assume that we're in like a cavern. What's the ceiling look like? Is it rock? Is it like a cave?
it's like, yeah, it's dwarvenly crafted out, so it's quite well made.
Well, I look up
It's-
as though I'm reaching for the sky, but I do not see it. And I say, "Yes, my master, I will serve you. I will serve you for this higher purpose, whatever it is that you ordain."
Okay. I saw Kevin type in there. I just wanted to see what is.
I was just it's /WGM, right?
I think so.
There you go.
Yeah. Your character's alignment changes to chaotic good.
Oh, sorry about that, bud.
That's what I wanted.
Is it?
That's what Tim wanted. That's what Tim wanted.
Huh.
Boy, this is the strangest moment Thaddeus has had in a number of years.
That's right. You had a new convert. That new convert is fucking Tim. You're not at all convinced your god believes in this man.
Yeah, I had my fingers crossed when I vouched for him. It's okay.
Raiden believes that shit too. He's like, yep. Paladin has his fingers crossed.
He knows the kind of paladin I am.
All right. Well, welcome, Tim. Paladin of Meriden.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, that means your class changes too.
Yeah.
I
Oh
don't
wait.
think
What is
so.
this? Could you verbatim repeat this to me, the Adam?
No, fuck you. It's a PM from the GM. You don't get to read that.
Yeah. I don't think I can see that, but Adam, what happens when Tim picks up this weapon?
I didn't pick up a weapon. It's Thaddeus' weapon.
Yeah. That text seems very interesting.
Let me explain something to you, Chakolth. I I am the weapon of Marden.
Yeah.
The weapon of Marden is me.
Yeah. What's that say?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Adam,
I'm gonna grab my damn hammer for something goes wrong.
Okay. Thaddeus picks up the hammer and you stop praying, I presume.
Oh, sorry. I assumed the ritual. I thought
Yeah.
the prayer was over.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty.
That was a touching moment.
Well, that's
Yeah.
good. Get some prayer in between the killings. Some good stuff.
Feel moved. I should nap, but I cannot.
I'm also feeling a movement. Is there a bathroom nearby?
Well, we got 2 doors here. One of them certainly a bathroom.
There are no bathrooms in this entire dungeon, and I've been holding it for 2 days at this point.
Tim, just open one of the doors. One of them surely has a bathroom inside.
Bring forward Gore Thunderfist's head.
I will hold forth Glacier Bane, Ice Fist,
Glacier Bane. That was it.
the decapitated.
Just Gar.
Lobster Fist, get up here.
It's just God.
that's very special. Yeah.
Which door are you opening?
the southern door.
This well-appointed room contains 8 neatly made bunks, a round table with several chairs, tapestries of green and blue, and a copper brazier full of glowing coals. An arrow slit looks out over the dark canal to the south.
Get
Perhaps.
troll.
Pardon?
Get troll.
You cannot get the troll traveler. And does it
Do we
look
have
safe?
time?
Is it?
No,
Yeah?
we don't have time. We will have to explore the rest of this dungeon
In a future episode.
in the future episode.
Gentlemen, thank you very much for being a part of this. I know this is a short part, but we have found out the depth of Tim's acceptance of Morden's will inside of himself. And,
Marden can do whatever he wants to me, man. I don't know.
Sure. It's not really my business.
No, it's not. You're
Yeah.
correct.
That's your personal. Yep. Anyways, so we've understood now the depth of which Tim and Morden have bonded, and we're gonna have to move on past that in the future episode. So, guys, thank you very much for watching. Super fun to be a part of this. As I said, we're here in Seattle with Steve, getting to be a part of this. A lot of fun. Glad we got a chance to do this. I know we've been away from this for a couple weeks. Our intention is to be back to this as much as possible. We've had a lot of fun with this campaign, but unfortunately, schedules are as they are for this. So next week, Kevin will be out of town. We'll be doing a one-off, and then hopefully we'll be back to our standard fare for this campaign. So, anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. Cheers for that. Steve, thanks for having me, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, and see you soon, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
See you soon.